Okay, hey, hi, hello. My name is Sage Harrington. I am here for episode 6 of Sage's Antique Ukulele Swing Radio Hour Show. I would like to start off today's show by inviting you to a live stream concert I am hosting, Come to my live stream concert on Saturday, May 24th, 2025. Get your tickets at patreon.com/Sage Harrington. It's going to be so much fun. I want to see you there. I want to play some of my original songs for you. I want to play some jazz standards. I just want to share all this good stuff with you. It's going to be so beautiful. Please come. Again, patreon.com/Sage Harrington. That's where you get your tickets. Now for the rehearsal segment, the first official segment of the show. I say this every time. It's always true. I'm scared. I'm always scared to rehearse in front of people here, and that is just also what life is. There's a this is all but a test. That's my big philosophical point for the day. Here we go. After You've Gone, I've played this song in rehearsal before, but this time it feels different. It's a new day. It's facing fears every day. Okay. After You've Gone. By Turner Layton and Henry Creamer from the 1920s, I think. I think it's early 1920s. I learned interesting facts about Turner Layton and Henry Creamer, but I only vaguely remember them, so I won't share them. Okay, here we go. After You've Gone. After you've gone and left me crying, after you've gone, there's no denying you'll feel blue, you'll feel sad, you'll miss the dearest pal you've ever had. There'll come a time, now don't forget it, there'll come a time when you'll regret it. Someday when you grow, only your heart will break like mine, and you'll want me only after you've gone away. Da da ba da 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 ba da ba da ba ba da ba ba da ba. After I'm gone, after we break up, after I'm gone, you're gonna wake up. You will find you were blind to let somebody come and change your mind. After the years we've been together, through joy and tears, all kinds of weather. Someday, blue and downhearted, you'll long to be with me right back where you started. I mean, come on, after I'm gone, after I've gone away. After you've gone. After you've gone. Thank you for coming into my rehearsal room. For the next little bit of rehearsal, I would like to share an original tune of mine called Rainy April Afternoon, written in there's jazz chords in it. Hey, hey, what was that you were gonna say? Exhaling spring's bouquet, nectarious, gregarious. Go, go, didn't someone say to take it slow? Wouldn't that be apropos? Time I wanna be lazy. June time to lie in the sun. July make love to me, baby. Welcome August in the hottest one where I want you to kiss me in a heat. Oh, summer in the street, you are glamorous, I'm amorous. No, who could deny this undertow? Pull me into your honey glow. Da 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 dum, da da dum, da 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 pa da da pa. Maytime, I wanna be lazy. June time to lie in the sun. July make love to me, baby. Welcome August in the hottest one where I want you to kiss me in a dark, in summer in a park, and come autumn be all in love the end. If I judiciously lure you in on all these plans, it's so nice to make your acquaintance on this rainy April afternoon. Rainy April afternoon. If you would like to grab that single and simultaneously sign up for my email list. Oh boy, do I have the situation for you. Sign up for my email newsletter, and as a thank you gift for signing up for my email newsletter, you will receive an MP3 and a WAV and a .AIFF, AIFF file. For those of you who care about those different file formats, directly to your email inbox. Go to sageharrington.com, click on the menu item, Get Sage's new song, and then sign up for the email list there. I'll also include a link to it in the description so that it's hopefully easier. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm having a little bit of a slow transition from being inside of that song to being verbal and going into the next segment of the show. So last week, I shared a selection of links and resources that I use almost every day in my research. My grabby, I take my grabby little hands and I put them on the internet. And then I take. What am I saying? I'm saying that I have a selection of tools and resources that I go to often in order to find amazing, cute, sweet old little jazz tunes. And so what I did last week was that I shared a selection of a selection of resources, and I wanted to do a little bit more of that today because there's even more than what I shared last week. If you're watching this, you're probably watching it on youtube.com. So what I would recommend is look at youtube.com. For example, you can check out my channel. I've recorded a bunch of old jazz tunes you can check out in my videos. You can also check out in my shorts. Plenty of tunes. But when I look for new stuff, I don't look at my recordings. I look at other people's recordings. The biggest thing I wanted to share with you in this is not the URL youtube.com because I figure that you probably already know that. But just the strategy of diving into a little rabbit hole. You probably know one jazz tune that you like. At least one, if you found your way here to this little podcast episode. So if there's one jazz tune that you like or one artist that you like, that artist, for example, has probably recorded more than one song. It's likely. So what else have they done? Especially if they were recording in the 1920s or in the 1930s. There's probably other great stuff out there that they have recorded that you would also love. Beyond that, of course, search engines are helpful as well. DuckDuckGo or Ecosia, ECOSIA is what I have been using instead of Google.com recently. I'm feeling self-conscious because this video is now on a platform owned by Google.com. Anyway, these are just ways. This is like, if I was talking about vinyl records, basically my recommendation is like, open up the vinyl record, look at the liner notes. Not that I ever did this because I grew up in the 90s. Well, I would open the CD. I would open the CD liner notes and I would just look, who are the people who are on this record? Who are the songwriters? What else have they done? And then you go to the search engine and you go boo 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 boo. I hope this is helpful. I hope this isn't like too basic to say. Here's my other specific places that you can go to find cool stuff. There is a public radio show based out of Catalina Island off the coast of California. The show is called Rapidly Rotating Records. It is hosted by someone named Glenn Robison. And I like this show. The theme is shellac records from the 1920s and 30s. And he includes lots of stuff from many, many genres or styles, which is cool to hear. Sometimes he plays stuff that I'm like, we don't have to play that anymore. In terms of like songs with like overtly sexist content, because sometimes I feel like I don't need to be listening to that. So if you if you feel extra sensitive to that kind of content, sometimes songs like that do pop up. And I wish sometimes I just wish to not be like encountering that kind of thing. So I will say that if you're feeling extra sensitive on a particular day or just in general, that to just keep that in mind with that show, because there's like a little bit more filtering that I typically like to do. If you want more, the level of filtering that I'm comfortable with, then you can go to my Spotify playlist, which is called Sage's Antique Ukulele Swing Radio Hour. I'll link to it in the show notes. I'll link to all of this stuff in the show notes. So yeah, go to my Spotify playlist for songs that I feel good about. Okay. Also, another resource, the Sheet Music Singer. The Sheet Music Singer is here on YouTube, and the resources that I love, I love that they're here, is on the website, which the link is in the show notes. It's basically like, I don't know how many hundreds of scanned images of old sheet music. Such a great resource, the Sheet Music Singer. And the recordings that they make are of the literal sheet music. So that's a great way. If you don't read sheet music, they have already read it for you. So you can listen to it or learn it by ear that way. I was getting some questions about iReal Pro, which is the app that I use that's basically like my own fake book. Like it's where I make charts, and I was just talking last week about how much I love iReal Pro and how much I recommend it as an app. There's also, because people were asking me about transposing. So yes, you can use iReal Pro for transposing. There's also another tool that I love for transposing, and I can never remember the name of it, but I'll put the link below. It is a website that has a text input area. You input like a lyrics with chords, for example, or just the chords, and then you tell it what key your song is in and what key you want it to transpose it to, and it will transpose it for you. It's so easy, and it's 100% free. And I also love that website aesthetically was last updated in approximately 2002. So I really love going to it for the nostalgia factor of like, this is what the internet used to look like. I love it so much. So much. Okay. The next thing I wanted to talk about is, along with my vintage song recommendations, is my vintage ukulele recommendations. Because sometimes people come to me with questions about what ukulele should I buy? And my answer is, you want a Martin ukulele that was made sometime in between the 1920s and the 1950s. I don't care what style it is. I'm not really a nerd about these things. I just love playing them. This is a Martin Style Zero from the 1930s, I think. And it is such a beautiful instrument. I love playing it. It's my main player. And I just wanted to speak to the fears sometimes that I think that people have around buying a vintage instrument, because it feels like something that's a commitment or something that's scary. And I just want to encourage you, don't worry about it. Just get it. It's like the best. It's the best possible thing. Don't worry about it. Because I feel like people like the idea that, like, if I buy something without having played it first, like, I just want to touch it, I want to hold it, I want to play it. I want to know that if I don't like it, I can return it to the store. I get it. I get all of that. Like, but you're going to love it. You're going to love it. You can go to a site like reverb.com, for example, which is a place where people resell their instruments, or eBay. It's also really helpful. Like, for example, when I bought this, my mind is like sort of skipping ahead to like buying safety, as far as like giving your money to someone who will actually send you something. In this case, I had a personal connection with the person who sold this, so that was something that gave me confidence that like I would give my money and then the instrument would actually show up. But basically, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of getting a vintage Martin. If you've listened to them online, if you like the sound of like what you've heard here today, for example, I would just really encourage you to go for it. Let's see. I'm trying to remember. You can find them, like this style of ukulele, from anywhere from like $300 to $600 US, depending on what part of the world it's coming to you from and what the condition of the instrument is. So if you buy if this is like within the price range that you're within your price range, then I just really wouldn't worry about, like, if you don't like it, of course you couldn't necessarily return it to the store, but you could sell it again, because there is a market for these, because they're just so special. They're just so special. I guess basically what I wanted to do is just communicate my love for these instruments. They're just so wonderful. And I don't want you to deprive yourself of having one. I don't want that for you. I'll just share a little bit. My very first ukulele that I had, I bought from a friend of mine. It was a newly manufactured, a newly constructed one in 2010 when I bought it secondhand from my friend who wasn't playing it so much. It was a concert-sized instrument. It was Oscar Schmidt by Washburn. I installed a pickup and an end pin into the base of the instrument, which I've never done on my vintage Martins because I don't want to touch them. And so, like, I get it. Don't if you start off with whatever instrument you're starting off with, but just if you're interested in being a person who has a vintage Martin, come on in. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. You don't have to get like crazy into it. Look, I have two. I have one Style O vintage Martin soprano. I'm not like a huge nerd about these things. I don't know a bunch of details. I also have this Style 1 vintage Martin soprano ukulele from the 1920s. Wow. That thing is a beast. It's so loud. It's so special. They're just so special. This isn't even that many ukuleles. Anyway, I hope that this has been helpful or encouraging for you in any way. If you have specific questions about any of the instruments that I have on my wall, if you want to get to know them a little bit better, if you want to know more about this instrument, my main player, I would be happy to share anything. Leave me some questions in the YouTube comments. I'd be happy to address them in future episodes. And now I'm realizing that I've gotten to the point of the show where I normally speak about my life as an immigrant lady, a person who is from the US, but who is currently living in France. And I'm like, oh no, there's a blank spot at the bottom of my outline where I didn't prepare anything. And now just on the fly, I'm wondering if there's something that I can share. I guess I'm just like so grateful. I just want to share my gratitude. Just that I'm grateful to be here, and I'm just grateful for the day that I had on Sunday. I just went to a show, and I got to, well, first I played a house concert, which was lovely. I had a lovely time, and I got to speak with some really sweet and lovely people, and then I continued having beautiful conversations later in the day as I went to a show in Wamrechi, which is near where I live, where the Ukulele Boys played, and I just have so much love. It was just so nice. Yeah, so I'm grateful for that. The last big thing I wanted to talk about is to invite you to reach out to me and contact me if you have a ukulele project that you want support with. I am here to support you with weekly one-on-one sessions over the course of a 3-month period to help you bring your ukulele project to fruition. So what do I mean when I say a ukulele project? I mean you have a group of songs that you want to arrange for recording your album, say. So I can help you shape those ukulele compositions that you've made into some really beautiful arrangements. that you can then take into the recording studio. So this is work that I really love doing. I really love supporting you and just bringing my ukulele skills to really make your songs sparkle and shine in a way that I know that they can. So if you're interested in signing up for support with me in this way, you can go to my website, sageharrington.com/contact, and contact me there. And for the last thing, go to Patreon. Go to patreon.com/sageharrington. Get your tickets for my live stream concert, which is happening this Saturday, May 24th at 6 p.m. Central European Time. I would love to see you there. I hope you have a lovely day, and we'll see you next week for another episode of Sage's Antique Ukulele Swing Radio Hour. And if you need more to listen to, this is the last thing. I probably said this is the last thing many times. This is definitely the last thing. There's a Spotify playlist link if you can't get enough. I've collected so many delicious old swing tunes for you. Check out the Spotify playlist. Okay, we'll see you. Bye.